That interview went pretty well.
Yeah, it was good. Ron's a very nice guy. I've had the pleasure of speaking to him.
It was just great because like every 30 seconds he's throwing in a new juicy morsel of information we've never heard before.
Yeah, he's certainly a good guy. I like Ron. I've got a lot of time for Ron. So we're now live,
Okay,
Ron. So
we are live.
streaming
Let's do it.
a target by the looks of it. But yeah, just publicly thanks Ron for taking the time to speak to us. I think he'd probably watch the stream now anyway. But yeah, he's a cracking guy. I've had the pleasure of speaking to him a few times, and yeah, as a community, I think we're really lucky to have him.
Anyway, so for those of you who were around for that live interview with Ron from Razbam, thank you for joining us. We're going to continue now with the competition, going ahead with, I think we're on, what are we on? Round 5 now?
Yeah,
so
this
that's going to be kicking off with Valkyrie in the 18C,
Yep.
Dexter, I think he's flying in this one, in the L39.
Yep, that's right. And we got our own Willow,
Awesome.
Buzzbomb.
Yeah.
In an
Willow
A10.
the Mirage 2000, Buzzbomb the A10, and Sony from 71st Squadron, AH Eagle in the SU-27.
That's right. So just wait until we
Awesome,
get
let's get it rocking and rolling.
yeah, just wait until we get the shout for them to kick off. Just gonna.
Right, those of you who are interested in purchasing the Harrier, head over to www.digitalcombatsimulator.com, where you'll find the discounted price at the moment for pre-release, set at $50.
Yeah,
Gonna be a good one.
$49.99. I mean, it's certainly worth it.
$49.99.
Yeah, considering what
Definitely
you
worth it. I
definitely.
can't wait.
Yeah, it's going to be. It's a game changer, isn't it? Let's be honest. I mean,
It is. It's just so out there from everything else that's on DCS at the moment.
just as a note, I have done so this stream. Whilst Razbam, Ron was talking, you'll notice a video of the startup procedure of the actual Harrier, which, as far as I'm aware, is the correct startup procedure, based on what I've been told. So, if it's alright with Ron, I'm sure it would be, but I'll double check with him first. What I'll do is I'll publicise that on there in the absence of Chuck's guide, which, let's be honest, is by far the best form of information in DCS. But I know he's obviously busy at the moment, but I don't know, maybe that will help people. I'm hoping it will.
Microvax just confirming they're positively live. Thank you, Micro.
Thank you. So yeah, you guys have to be really gentle with me because I don't do this in any way, shape, or form. So
easy. You just
you're
call it
gonna,
as you see it.
yeah, but you're just gonna hear my girl voice for 2 hours. So enjoy. Ha
It's a beautiful girl voice, though.
Yeah, it's a lovely girl voice.
I was wondering, is Lazzy still here? At the
Yeah,
moment?
he's Leslie Seals posted the chat. I think he's still here.
I was wondering if we can get him to just hop in just as one of the players and sort of just give his opinion on the event.
Yeah, Leslie, do you want to come in? Leslie? Wait, hold on.
Lazzy.
He's timed out a moment. Let me just. I'm going to poke him. Not literally, but I'll send him a message on there.
Yeah, you can just hop up and go call him if he comes back.
Fancy popping in for a chat. See what he says.
I was chatting to him earlier, he said he was quite keen to come in. There we go. See the little circle coming alive.
Drag him in, mate. Get him in here. Why not?
I think you've got permission to do that, huh?
Oh, can you not bring him in?
Nope.
Hold on. I'll bring him in. And
Laziziel was
there
moved to
he
your
is.
channel.
Hey, buddy.
What's up, Lazzy? Lazzy?
Hello.
Hello? Give him a poke.
He's having issues with his mic. Hold on, we give him 1 sec.
Laziziel disconnected from your channel.
He'll be back, don't worry.
Hold on, right. I'll help you out. I'll make you an admin for a minute so you can move people.
Yeah,
Sorry, I meant to do that earlier. My bad. There you go. So, yeah, in regards to today, I mean, obviously we are running a little bit behind from the interview with Ron, but I think you'll all agree
so
that
worth it.
exactly, it's definitely more fun than listening to us two numpties. But so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 pilots left. So just to let you know, we've had Spaz who's cancelled. He had issues downloading and installing the mod pack earlier on, I believe. We've got Turbo and Telja who unfortunately couldn't make their time slots due to personal issues. One of them was work, so we've said, look, not a problem, you can move them to a bit of a later time, it's not an issue. So 2 more sessions and then we're going to be done. The refs, obviously I was one of them, but in the interest of getting it done correctly, we've all sat down and worked out the gun scores for who has taken part so far. What we're going to do, yeah, I mean, we're not going to tell them now. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait until the last few pilots take their runs, and then we're going to post up all the attack views onto probably Dropbox, maybe with some links, and chuck on some yeah, and then basically tell everyone the results. But yeah, I have to admit, it's an interesting one. I was expecting it to be really, really good, and to be fair, it looks like it's going to be. But yeah, it's going to be good fun.
Place your bets now on the winner.
Yeah.
You don't win anything, but you can place your bets anyway.
You don't win anything. Yeah, you do. You win a Harrier, cheeky monkey, and
You
attack view key as well. So
you don't win anything for guessing who wins. So.
Microphone muted. Microphone
just give me
activated.
1
I'll
second.
send you one
second.
pound.
Microphone muted.
Cool. Richard Sweeting says there is no decoy, there is only Bobby. Accurate. Next thing you know, user was banned from the live stream.
Laziziel joined your channel.
Hi guys.
Hey, he's back.
Microphone activated.
Sorry about that, guys. I was my kids came home. Yay!
No problem.
I'm having a pizza after.
You're having a
After
pizza.
event.
After your victory rolls and your style points.
Yeah, I earned it. I win a pizza. But
So
seriously,
we just wanted to sort of pull you in here and just get your sort of thoughts on the mission.
the mission, right? Well, I'm
What have you liked
actually
about it?
I like to be straight. Just my wife was there. She's gone now. Okay. I like to be straight, and first of all the work that was put into event, always appreciated the time that the James spent on that, and the
And you
push
did
of the
spend a hell of a lot
community.
of time.
Yeah, that's the like it's not negotiable. Not like this is always the good thing when the people spend some time in community. And 59 Ravens, it's a big group, and they are actually luring people into DCS because how open they are, and organizing events, and how their group operates. Well, you know about it. You two into that group.
Thank you. No, I appreciate the kind
appreciate
words.
it, thank you.
I mean,
And the bad thing for me it was that MiG-21 wasn't there.
sorry.
Guilty about that. But
I'll-
I know
I'll try and
it
do
was
that
just
next
too late.
I'll take the responsibility for that one. To be fair, I called that it was none, so you can throw things at me. But I promise on the next one, I promise it will be there.
It'll be there.
Definitely.
Yeah, well, I took the next best thing after 21.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we completely forgot that Vodka Squadron flies nothing but the 21.
Oh, we actually fly
As long
some
as it's
other
Russian.
stuff. I was thinking about L-39, but you know, that's the second point. Some planes in competition does have CCIP, and some planes does not. You know
Of
what I
course,
mean? And what I would do, but again, it's not like you did that bad. It's just what comes in my head. I would give that plane who doesn't have CCIP plus points for using it. It's just maybe for future events. And of course that that really hard thing, and you guys will, I know you already did calculate points, and maybe that was really hard for you to be well, I won't say objective, of course you're objective, but you know, to actually have a proper tools to calculate it, because I don't know, the tag view and the script, I actually can't say like I did research them, but they don't seem to be like 100%, and it will be hard for you to calculate all this stuff. I hope you will not have any problems with that.
Yeah, no, we did have a good look into that.
So, chap,
There were
sorry
some teething
to
issues at first, but it's improved by now.
sorry to
yeah, you're
interrupt,
saying
guys. So I'm just watching. So Valkyrie's just taken his gun run. Looked like he got a good set on the bullseye there with that target, which was quite interesting. So he's on his way now to the rocket run. So yeah,
Okay,
he's,
and you said that
no
was
problem.
bullseye. Yeah, okay, cool. And we should
Yeah,
have
was a good
Dexter
run.
up next.
And
Just checking now. So yeah, he's not airborne yet.
for future events, maybe like consider maybe this gun run. I thought about like changing it to maybe not doing one target, but going into another direction, make like many targets, yeah, like 40, 50, and how many targets one guy can do in one path.
Yeah,
And that will eliminate the you know, that struggle with the points calculating after that. Like,
I agree.
you kill target or not. And
Yeah,
that's it.
I agree. I mean, so what we'll probably do on the next one is line up, dare I say it, and again, apologies for them, but we'll line up probably 40, 50, dependent on the number of troops, within a set remit, a set area, and there be your targets, potentially, or maybe do it on a vehicle basis, but we would definitely look at doing the gun run differently. I mean, the bombs and the rockets is spot on. So for those that don't know, the way that they're done is the actual circle with the container on top is overlaying a zone. Now the zone, the centre of it is the bullseye. The way the target is overlaying, the X and the Y axes are exactly the same, so they are 100% aligned. So that's really, really accurate. That's fine. But yeah, the gun runs, we have had a problem with the Russian planes where the weapon or the bullet counts were differing, the ricochets were causing an issue, so yeah, we know that there's been a bit of an issue with that, so next time we will do something completely different. But hey, we're definitely going to do this again, this event again. It's definitely got a place in our list of events, that's for sure.
Yeah, if you do the whole that bomb run, or no, rocket run for Valkyrie.
Sorry, say that again, buddy. Yeah, so we've got Valkyrie who's doing a rocket run at the moment. So I see a 6 there, I saw a 6.
Yeah, I think the 6 is the best.
Yeah, I can't see the best one, but let's have a look.
Yeah. But one more point from me for next event, just there is a community there. Just get a help. Just don't do all by yourself. Just take some guys. I mean, especially get the guys who complain, right? If people complain, like if I'm complain, I always think that people will ask me to do it if I can do it. So if people complain, they can actually take a part in the next event. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They can do some work. They can advise about some parts, and it will be easier to find the best solution.
Yeah, no, I agree, and it's certainly food for thought, and we would definitely look at doing it, to be fair, with some advice and help from others, to be fair. Maybe do a partnership event with someone. I mean, I'd like to do an air-to-ground and an air-to-air competition in one, where it's like on a mass war basis, so to speak, with teams winning a prize rather than individuals. Maybe. So I'm just going to look at
I think that's all coming up in the pretty near future. So.
So yeah, just to confirm, so Valkyrie got 6 meters from the bullseye on that one.
Dexter is closing in for a gun run. I'm rooting for Dexter.
Aha.
Yeah.
He's
Dexter.
Flying L39. Really hard to do some points with that plane here.
Oops, a crap angle, let's have a look at that one. Yeah, I have to admit, seeing practice runs of the L39 over the last 2 days, I've been really impressed with how it performs, to be fair. I very rarely use it, but it's a good platform, in my opinion. Interesting. So there's a bit of a strafing going on there, so it looked like quite a few of the bullets went short and long of the target, but he certainly got a few on the target.
Yeah, I think he got nervous because, you know, if he's not pulling this off, he's going to Gulag.
Ah, we missed Valkyrie's bomb run.
Don't collect 200 rubles, go straight to Gulag.
What did Valkyrie get?
So Valkyrie's just scored an 8 on the bomb run, but he's only dropped 1 bomb, which...
Yeah, we did see that again with some of the
Can
other
he
competitors early
actually
in the
do a
competition.
second pass and try to drop the second bomb?
He can ask the ref, and the ref would obviously clear him or not. It's up to the refs as needed. I mean, if it was me, I would say yeah, go for it. But he has to come and ask for that. He won't be pulled up on that one. But the last person that did that, I think, was one of the tour guys. Yeah, so it looks like he's done for that one, which is a shame. So let's focus on Dark Stocks. He should be coming up to the... oh no, I forgot it's not 39, it's not Mirage.
Taking its time.
Richard Sweeting, stop calling me Barbie, you cheeky monkey. They're trying to call my call sign to Barbie, I don't know why, but...
That's been going on for a couple of months now.
Yeah.
I think I'll be going for a tradition Lucas setup here. Like, if Daxter will hit at least 10 meters with his rocket run, I will go and find the toughest drink in my fridge. 10 meters, maybe 20.
Gotta celebrate.
I don't care.
No, you go for it, mate, you go for it. So I'm going to do a different zoom here and see whether or not I can... Yeah, let's go for a different camera.
So much lag on the DCS side, it's driving me nuts.
Is this really laggy? Can you...
Yeah, I don't know. Has its moment.
Is it laggy on the stream, guys? Is it okay, or...?
No, I'm looking at the stream. The stream seems to be okay, but...
I'm on a server and it seems okay.
Okay.
Microphone muted.
Well, look, if you press the lock button, it...
Microphone activated.
If you press the lock button, look, it locks to a flare. Interesting. Anyway. Do you know, every time I see this plane, all I can think of is a James Bond moment where Pierce Brosnan ejected that bloke and he came through the bottom of the other L-39. So have we got any more pilots up? Is there any more? Yeah, so we've got one here. Who's that? So you've got Valkyrie landing. Oh, okay, no more pilots are taken off yet.
There's something about L-39 when you getting into it, you're flying it.
Well,
you don't want to jump out. Like it's calm. You're flying and you're enjoying it for some reason, even if it's not so fast.
It's a good plane. It's like the, I won't say the other one, but the C-101. I actually quite like flying it. I find it a small little sports car that you can have some fun in. So here goes his inbound on the rocket run. See what he can do here.
Very wobbly on the way down.
That's the camera view. 2.
0.
I saw a 2 and a 0. Let's just
That's
double check that.
He's trying to escape.
0. Look at that. Look. Nice.
Beautiful. Nicely done.
Oh crap! I thought he dropped his bombs then. I was about to say on.
Oh no, hang on a sec.
No, that was good. 0. It's good.
Yeah, I need to go to the fridge for a drink.
So I'm just going to change because we've got Willow who's inbound on the gun run in a flanker. Let's have a look to see how Willow does on the gun run. He can't muck it up because obviously he's one of our admins. He's got to do a good job.
He did do a good job.
Yeah,
Otherwise
better represent the area. Well, he's shooting quite far out, to be fair, though. He's shooting very far out.
Give him time.
Coming at the target. Right. Oh, looks like 1 or 2 maybe on that. It's quite a hard target to hit, that is, to be fair. I have to admit, he's done alright. But we shall check the scores later and see how he does. So who we got now? So let's focus on Oh, let's go on to...
On the lineup is Buzzbomb coming up and Eagle as well.
Yeah, so we've got Buzzbomb. Eagle, I don't know if he's actually in yet. I think he might have been absent. I'm just going to double check.
Maybe makes a late appearance.
Yeah, he's not in yet. So it looks like we might have someone who's not showing up. And to be fair, as per the rules, he's not here half an hour prior, but I mean, if he comes in, I suppose we could make an exception, just to make sure.
Yeah, I think
That's only fair. I don't want to penalise people just for being late. It's, yeah, I mean, well, the things are the time zones. I mean, that's the biggest issue.
Buzzbomb's up.
Buzzbomb's now airborne, I just about to say. Obviously, Buzzbomb is one of our moderators for the American division, so if people are unaware, obviously the Ravens is quite a large group. We've got, what, 243 or 240 members. So we've got a European wing and American wing. The American wing is led by a guy called Chris Deaton Bones, who's actually was a mechanic on the KC-135 up in Nebraska. We've obviously then got mods, and the mods are Ken and Shoots and Mulator. We've got quite a good group over there. So we don't usually get to fly them all that often because of the time zones, but when we do, they're cracking blokes. A nice bunch. So let's see what Willow's up to here, shall we? So it looks like he's coming up to the rocket run.
You flip to Willow? Yeah. I don't know if you saw that formation landing in the A-10s earlier.
Oh yeah, that was cool. Yeah, I did like that. That was some good flying. I was thinking the F5 that was streaming past them, I was thinking please don't crash into them, because who would... what would happen? It would be a nightmare. Oh Christ, and he unleashes hell. That was too quick, I couldn't see the results on that one. So his closest was 2 meters. That's pretty good, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's good job, Willie.
Waiting on Dexter to finish his bomb run now.
There you go.
Curious to see if we can pull a good score out of that one.
Oh, 12 and a 11 and a 12. Oh look, I'm in a Huey.
That's good enough.
So we've got Buzzbomb that I've just heard was going the wrong way. So
Excellent.
the refs has asked him to turn around and follow the correct line. He was trying to go out to sea and then come up the other way, but he's been told off.
Ah, that skin looks beautiful.
Ah yeah, so this is our winter skin for an A10, which is my favourite. I do like that skin.
So I'm continuing for Lucas here. 0 rockets run, and I found the most toughest drink on my fridge is the Irish whiskey, 40%.
Excellent.
That's plenty. That'll get you drunk.
Guys.
That'll get you done. So we're following Willow now on the bomb run. So it looks like he's going to try his luck at bombing. To be fair to Willow, he did. I mean, he did good in practice, but again, it's always hit and miss as to whether or not you're good on the day, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Always
Yep.
is, yeah.
Yeah, it's not looking bad. Oh, nice.
Ooh,
Very
good
not
one.
bad. That's a good one. That's a good one from Willow.
Very well done.
So again, it all depends on his run, to be fair. I mean, he's had a good rocket run, or he's had a good bomb run, but it's the gun scoring, so...
Everything comes down to the guns
It
today.
does,
It's
so,
like the...
see how many gets on that Humvee rather than the circle. So let's have a look. So obviously they're both egressing back to base, so let's focus on... We'll focus on Buzzbomb for a bit. And that's it from this side, and then we have another lot, and then that'll be it, guys. Richard, it's Willow, not Willow. It doesn't have a W on the end. You might want to make sure you don't do that again, mate. He might shoot you with his rockets. I'll call him. I used to call him Tree. Willow Tree. But no, Willow's been quite important on this, to be fair. He's done a lot. So Willow's actually created the scorecard. He is an Excel master, so the scorecard is his baby. And obviously the map itself is done by our other admin, which is Quad, Simon Cook, who is very talented, self-learnt, not very long in it to be fair, but he's managed to play around with, I think it was Siri Bob's range, because this range is Siri Bob's, it's not anything to do with us, it's theirs. What he's done is he's obviously moved things around, changed things, he's added the rocket run. The rocket was not on. I look like he fell short there, old Buzzbomb. Yeah, the rocket side wasn't on, so he's managed to add that, which is quite cool. So we will be sharing this. Obviously, anyone can have it. Do what you like with it. It's it's here for anyone to use. But yeah, special thanks to those two for everything they've done. I mean, we've been testing this map 5 to 6 hours a day for the last 4 or 5 days, and we've had, to be fair, consistent hits utilising the server's TAC view. We did find if we use someone else's TAC view, the results did differ slightly. But there's so many varying factors in regards to how the scoring is done. So for argument's sake, if you take this circle here, which is not that one, the actual the circle itself, if you blow that up, that defaults the scoring and makes it look like you're hitting the target more than you should be.
Another 4-mile landing between the L39 of Dex and the SU-27 of Willow here. That could be fun.
Well, no, he's going to overtake him.
Like
Sorry.
Microphone activated.
I don't think the flanker can fly that slow.
It was a wise choice again, considering if you crash, it's a DQ.
Oh god, yeah. Yeah, he's going around. Do you like the flanker splinter camera? It's quite nice.
Splinter camera looks amazing.
Yeah, so let's focus on his landing. Actually, do you know what? I will come back to him in a second. Let's just see how far Willow's doing. He's a distance away.
Right, I'm just flicking back to Buzzbomb at the moment, see what he's up to.
Yeah, so he's on
Putting out 5,000 en route to that rocket run. A little bit left, turning in now.
It's an interesting fact about Willow, if I'm not mistaken, he's actually a real world pilot. He has his own aircraft, a light aircraft.
I think he is, yeah.
He takes it very, very seriously. He's quite good about it. He's quite good. So he gets really annoyed when he spends 20 minutes starting the A10, you shoot him down for fun. I think he gets rather upset. But he's a good guy.
See, I'm the opposite. I'm a real world pilot, but I couldn't be asked.
That's a smooth landing from Dexter.
That was a good one. So I'm just going to stay on Buzzbomb because he's inbound.
Yeah, he's running in for that final rocket run. There we go, rockets away. Let's see what he gets. 13.
8.
8.
Looks like an 8 for...
13 yeah, looks like 8. 8's his closest. Nicely done.
It's an interesting fact. I don't know if people saw on the Reddit page for DC. No, sorry, the ED. I think it was the ED page. But they've said that the developers of DCS have now opened up the ability for third-party developers to add their own unique sounds. So, like the Harrier with naturally the Pegasus engine sound. I think I heard Levenex said that they were going to start looking at doing the Vegan. I don't know if either of you two can comment on that, or if you've seen any of that, but I thought that was quite an interesting bit of news that I saw earlier.
I didn't see that, so I can't really put much comment out there, but that is interesting.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
See what comes up with further development on that.
Let's just zoom in and make sure he's on the taxiway, you never know. Yeah, look at that.
So, by show of hands in the live stream, who's buying the Harrier?
Me?
Hell yeah.
Well, I did a poll, didn't I, in our group, and I think...
I already bought it.
I think we had 200 and... Obviously, they're waiting until the events pass, but I think we had 206, 207 people that said they were going to buy it. That's a pretty big penetration for a single group. So we're going to be pretty much known as the Harrier group for the next coming months. But yeah, I think anyone who buys it, they're certainly not going to be disappointed in any way, shape or form.
You need to set up an event on the Harrier release day, so guys will join multiplayer without any experience, and they will start to try to take off.
Yeah.
There'll be explosion.
Well, what we're going to do is we're going to do, because naturally we have our trading server which is up 24/7 on 1.5 and NTTR. Not so much NTTR now due to the lack of usage, but what we're going to be doing is we're going to be having those maps with this range installed on our server as well, but we're going to line up 2 or 3 runways or airports filled with Harriers. So we're going to certainly make sure there's enough slots for people, and there have been mini missions in there for the Harrier as well, but some training ones as well if need be. But I've already said to people, if they ever need any help when it comes to you know, starting the Harrier, learning to hover or anything like that, I'm more than welcome to help people for free. All they have to do is just come to our group, and I mean, they don't have to be members, they can be other squad guys, they can come in and we can do it together and just do mass training. More than welcome to help out there.
See Razbam taking a weird approach now for his bombing run.
Yes, he's inbound. Let's have a look, see what we can do.
Right.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, he's going to crash.
Oh, that's...
Bombs
Oh,
away.
what
Jeez.
the heck?
Yeah, oh, interesting.
Oof, okay, now...
So he's got both engines out.
Still. It's 4 meters.
He's not going to make it. He's RPM's dropping below 10, 9. He's not making it home. So unfortunately, it looks like Razbam is out.
Razbam, what have you done?
Broken the plane.
On the bright side, wait, what did we say our rule was again with
Well, he has to
somebody
land
manages to bang an aircraft and keep flying?
no way. He has to land and get on the runway, but he has no rudders. He has no engines, and he's pretty damn far away. He's going to give it a try on the road. It looks like. Oh, he's lost some tyres as well. Even if he was on the runway, he wouldn't be able to count his score because there's no way he'd get it onto the taxiway. Not to stay that.
Yeah.
Well,
I think
on the
both
bright side,
engines
he
are dead.
gets a 200 out of 10 for style points.
Yeah,
so.
he definitely wins the Boob Award for that one. That's pretty cool.
I'm trying to see which road he's going for. Yeah, what's his airspeed? 17. Okay, so he should be good. I wouldn't have gone there though, because that's a river.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to sweep in left. Is that? That's a road. That's a road.
Oh, it is a road.
It looks
okay.
like he's going to
I
go
thought
for that
it was
little
a road.
level bit down there, maybe on the left at 10 o'clock. Let's see what happens.
He's the only one pilot though who managed to hit the target and himself at the same time.
At the
Yeah.
same
Still
time. It
registered
takes skill
4
to do
meter
that.
hit.
Going to clear the bridge.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The bridge.
No, I have to admit, I'm quite impressed by that. That was if he lands this and
Nice flying. Come on, Razbam, keep it up, keep it up, keep it up.
and there goes the gear. Ooh.
But he's okay.
Well, look, any landing you can walk away from is a successful one. Not that he's actually landed,
yeah,
but
yeah.
you know,
Nicely done,
good
Razbam,
job,
well
buddy.
done.
Good job. That was quite impressive. It's a shame though. It's a shame because it means we're going to lose his entry. But look, he's got fuel dripping out and everything. Look. I'm just going to leave this here for a bit of a shame for him.
Just to mock the situation.
Just to mock him and shame him. But hey, that was pretty cool. So I'm going to just give me 1 second, guys. I'm just going to pop back down to the guys and just make sure that they're okay to start doing the next lot. So just give me 1 second. I'll be back in 1 minute.
No problem, take your time.
Channel switched.
But I
Okay.
mean, no, that's really good, dude. That was the best landing ever. Will?
Sorry, mate. What was that?
Well, at least I should get style points.
Mate,
That was
honestly,
not the way that was going to go.
That was pretty good, mate. That was pretty cool. So I'm
Now,
just
now the question is, what did the bomb hit? How close was the bomb? That's the
5
question.
meters.
yeah, it was. I think it's 4, wasn't it? 4 meters.
5 or 4, something like that.
That was good, mate. It was good, but it doesn't count. but it was good. So we've got the next lot. Obviously, I'm conscious of time because we are now behind.
Do you want
by
me to go back to the main room?
15
Or-
minutes. Well, I'm just going to end the server in a second. But I just wanted to check to see who's next. So we've got upstairs. We've got. We're missing a few people here. We've got one. We've got Shoots, obviously. We've got Burner up there. Yep. And that's it. We've then got 2 other guys, which is Turbo, who I said would come on at 5. He's not here. I don't know what to do about him, unless he's upstairs, but I can't see him anywhere. And Telja, but I don't think they're going to be coming on. So do you guys want to go back upstairs and then refs? I'll reset the server so you can access the tank view, and then can you just one of you just start culling the other people into another room and then just start getting them cracking? Is that alright?
Sure.
Hey, wake up.
So the pilots from this wave are clear to go to the lobby now.
Yeah, jump back to the lobby, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for doing that. That was a really, really good set of runs there. Thank you.
One more quick question. Was I the only one to not land at the airport?
We've had 4 people crash.
Oh, well, I don't feel as bad.
Nah, mate, yours was the best by far. The other ones just nosedived into the ground, to be fair. So yours was by far the best.
So I'm going to make the highlight reel then, at least.
Yeah, mate, honestly, definitely. Look, I've got to pop back so I get back into the stream room, but if you need me, just let me know.
Equals RVE equals Daxter94 left your channel.
What, I'll get back on the scoring.
Yeah,
Buzzbomb left your channel.
Channel switched.
Oh, guys, sorry about that. I didn't realise I was transmitting as well, but hey ho, it's all good fun. Willow thinks he's done the best landing. Buzzbomb thinks he's done the best landing to date. So I definitely think he wins the Boob Award for that one.
Truly beautiful.
So we're actually missing a few people for the next round. So we've got Shoots, we've got Burner, we've got Your John. We're missing Revelation, and the 2.
Revelation is AFK.
Oh, he's in there, is he? Okay, so he's there. Cool, that's good.
Oh, yeah. Okay, cool.
So we're missing.
Weren't we also waiting for Turbo?
Yeah, so we're missing for Turbo.
And Telja.
And Telja. Telja said that he'd try and get on, but to be fair, I'll call it if they're not here when this lock kicks off. I'd say, look,
Yeah,
sorry chaps, you know, again, I don't want to take up too many of the wonderful the viewers' time, so I think that might be a better call. I'm just going to jump in Huey's, you've kind of got something to look at rather than the other bits. Let's have a look. Anyone? Okay. So yeah, it looks like we've got Willow, Shoots. Let me drag this guy in because they've missed him off. I don't want him to miss him off.
Can we start calling out some gun scores by any chance?
I haven't got them. The refs have got them.
Okay, cool. Deal it from them when we can.
Yeah, I'll get them. I'll get them to come up and do them because I've only got. I only had a few of them, and Willow's the one that's doing the scoring. It's his baby. So yeah, it looks like we've got Shoots, Burner, Your John. Yeah, so obviously Spaz cancelled. So yeah, we're missing Revelation from this one. I thought you said you could see him though, Ryan. Do you see him in the lobby anywhere?
I thought I could, but apparently I misread that situation.
Let's have a look. Yeah, so we just give him a second, see what happens. I'll tell you what, while we're waiting for them, just for the sake of the streamers, we watched the Harrier trailer again, because let's be honest, it's pretty damn cool, and
It's awesome.
you know, I made it. This isn't the CATO one, by the way. This isn't the CATO one. This is the first one, the in-house one for Razbam.
Real new. Good to see it first.
Imagine you having someone on the tail when you Harrier and you pass down the city and the vectoring. You just stop there.
Do you know, I've done that. I've also done so I did the whole hover, land behind trees, hover, up, transition to vertical flight 40 degrees, and yeah, it just looks like a Harrier taking off of a tree line in Automatic Bosnia. It looked really, really good, and it was really satisfying. So I can see that happening a lot, just popping them up that trees.
I landed on the carrier once. Off the bit, but it's okay. And so far it doesn't need like much. I saw a few videos, 3 carriers, how they can take off and land. doesn't seem to be off in DCS. Like, of course, it's not 100% accurate, right? Because like it's the simulator still, but still, it's. I still don't have any complaints about it.
No. So so have you got the Harrier yourself then? Have you used it?
Yeah,
Cool.
I'm a beta tester. You know, I'm.
Ah, cool.
I feel so left out at this
Here's
point.
a question for you then, because obviously it'd be interesting to hear it from your point of view. So the carrier approach. So I've actually tried it in two ways. One, sidestepping, and the other one is coming in from the rear. Take it as you will, but I mean, what would you say is the correct? Right. Okay.
I did a study because, you know, my right eye doesn't see much, and it's actually affecting some of my like flying style, etc. Because only my left eye can see 100%. It's like an eagle eye, but my right eye is like my PM minus 100, whatever.
Yep.
And sidestep was better for me, just maybe because of that. And I also saw it on the video.
Okay.
But the thing with Harrier, I have all helicopters that are for me as inverted throttle. You know, I have a Warthog, couple of them actually, and I'm inverting throttle axis for helicopters. You know, to have a collective feeling.
Yep.
And with the Harrier, you're flying like helicopter, but still throttle is not inverted, and that's messing with my brain. Like I had to put like 2 hours to like force through that.
Yeah. See, what I've done with the axes for the Harrier is I've got Warthog, and I've segregated. I've split the throttle in half. So the left side is the throttle, right is the nozzle control. But I did note you can use the slider.
Yeah.
On the right hand side of it, which I found quite unnatural, but it works really, really smoothly. And I know a few people have actually asked that in the past. Yeah, you can use it, and it is quite.
Yeah, I'm
quite
using
beneficial.
slider, and
Okay.
it's alright. But for Warthog, maybe
Burners up.
there's a point. You may want to switch off the backlight on the throttle, and that will actually remove the noise from slider resistor a bit.
Right. Okay, that's interesting.
And it will not be too noisy after that. It works really well in most of the cases.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, everything in Warthog is really Hall sensors, but not the slider.
right. I have to admit, I broke my Warthog. I broke the pinky switch on the throttle, and I contacted them to see if I can get a replacement. And they said, yeah, not a problem. It'll cost you £41. I said for $3 switch. I said no, thank you. I'll risk doing it myself and go and buy one at Maplin for 99p.
I think if it's just pinky switches should be just a button. You shouldn't have problem removed. Place a new one.
Yeah, definitely going to do that at some stage. So, what's your biggest? Talking about Harrier, and we you know, what's your biggest challenge? What's the biggest issue you've had in regards to the hovering and transitional process? What would you say is your biggest frustration?
It's getting when you get in on approach, right? For instance, if it's airfield, you need to do. I didn't read any documents, right? I was just messing with it because, yeah, I'm a beta tester, but it's not my main job, right?
Of course.
I have access to it, but my job is another thing. You will see it maybe, and maybe some of guys already saw it. Basically, it's with Belsimtech, but I just was messing with it, and when you're approaching airfield, we have a gun run. Let's see it.
So we've got Burner coming in on the gun run. So Burner's been quite consistent, to be fair on this. Yeah, he looks like he had quite a few hitting short of that though on the strafe run, but no, it looks like he got a few on target. Definitely, that looks like a good one.
So when you're approaching the airfield in Harrier, you need to sort of feel how much speed you need to drop, and that thing if you want to land vertically, right? You're doing a standard pattern, for instance, and that calculation when you're turning, and you need to understand the nozzle's angle and the throttle you put in for that. right? And then when you're getting close to the place where you need to land, I always do a sidestepping. I'm getting close to that place, and it's kind of like helicopters. They drop the speed in the right time to calculate throttle settings and nozzle angle. That's the hardest part, I think, on the approach.
Yeah,
so
see,
you can stop in the right time.
Yeah, I found that if you approach 60-degree nozzle, 70 knots, I found that so far seems to be the best for short landing approach. And by the time you get on the deck, you're doing 60 knots. Would you say that's about accurate, or I mean, I've only gone off videos that I've seen of HUD symbology within the Harrier, but yeah, be interesting to see what the norm is, so to speak, by using the training. I guess the training would tell you how to land it and so on. It'd be very interesting. But anyway, look, we got Burner inbound on the rocket run, coming down from a vertical position. He's doing 550 knots, so you better pull up quick, or he's going to snap off his wing. Oh, actually, be careful he doesn't snap his wings. So I see a 3 and a 2. Is there a 2? I saw a 3. Let's have a look. Yeah, 3 and a 2. 2 meters. That's pretty good. That's good. That's a good run. See, now during the practice, he kept snapping off his wings. Bless him. So who have we got here? So we've got Jorgen in the A10C.
Time after time on that gun run, trying to make sure he got it perfect.
He did. To be fair, yeah, he helped us test this a lot. Because to be fair, he was the one that when we had the issue with the double scoring, it was Burner that was helping us, spending 5 hours testing the first time to just double check and make sure that the scoring was,
That being said, before those people come in and start to complain, the server was open to the public.
Oh, gotcha, yeah.
Welcome to hop in and come fly as well. So there's no advantage given or anything like that.
Yeah, good call.
I think that there was not many people who joined the testing because the mission was released to public and everybody was trying it single player.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. Yeah, I think that was definitely the case, and as long as people have practice, I haven't heard anyone say they haven't yet. So we're just watching Bernard doing the bomb run now. There he goes, released his bombs. Let's follow them in.
Pretty high.
Yeah, it's a pretty high release, quite a big spread. And a 2 and a 7.
2 meters.
That's not bad. That's a pretty good result there.
Very nicely done.
So now we're on Jorgen on the gun run.
Burner, you beauty.
Yeah, so he's short there. Look, he's hitting short. Oh, couple on target. Yeah, no, you got a few on target there. Thing is, the irony is that you can practice to your heart's content, but it's always that one moment where anything can happen. It looks like he's done a good job. Jorgen looks like he did good there. So I just heard that Shoots is up, which is our US moderator. He's a last minute ref for this because of the time zone element. He's kindly filled in for us, which is quite nice. That's just why we're watching here, waiting for him to get on. So you've got Jorgen that's on the way back to base, I assume. And sorry, apologies. Burner's on the way back. Jorgen looks like he's
where is Burner going?
getting lined up. I don't know. I was just trying to figure that out. Is he lost? Or maybe he's turning around. He might be turning around. Anyway, we just focus on we're focused on Shoots for a minute. We're going to do the kangaroo angle that I did earlier on, which I actually quite like. Oh crap, where's he gone? This one, I quite like doing this. This is quite cool, just for an A10, for the fact that it's got the big ass cannon at the front. Ah, so Bernard. Wait, did Bernard just go back on rockets?
Nope, he's heading back towards base at the moment.
Sorry, I just saw it flash up at the top, so it's the top result, so I was just double checking.
The world's fastest plane if you manage to trek all the way back there in a couple of seconds.
Well, it's no L39.
That is true.
Let's see what he can.
He's turning finals now for Scooby.
Copy.
Long finals, but finals. Okay.
So
Back
we're on
to
shoots on the gun run. Yeah, seems to the left of it, but yeah, a few on target still.
Looks good. Cruising through the flares.
He's doing better than I do. I can't hit the circle. I'm joking, by the way, but he done well.
Got any more pilots coming up after that? I think that's it. I think that's our final pilot now.
Yeah, so we've got yeah, shoots is the last one. I'm just looking in the lobby to see if there's other guys who've turned up, but yeah, I can't see them in there. So yeah, I'll be
Would
calling
you like
that.
to go through and just ask the ref scores to see if they can just bring in their gun scores in the meantime?
Yeah, you can do. I mean, yeah, not a problem. So what we do is we announce the winners live on the stream. We get all the refs in here. We just do a little chat anyway. So we've got
8 meters, I think.
Was that 8 meters? Let's have a look.
Turbo's up.
Yeah, 8 meters is his best one. So Turbo's joined. I've just heard that Turbo is actually in here, which is good.
Hey.
He's just started, so that's good. I'm glad he can join. So let's. He's not in just yet. Give it a second. Let's eye up his approach. Make sure he doesn't crash. He's not in yet. Okay. He's doing quite a long approach, though, isn't he? He's doing it all properly, look, because he knows he's being watched.
As we're staring.
And just check now, just to wind him up. People are like, hey man, why didn't you look at my landing? Yeah, we're good. We've got time. Oh, go on, clip those trees. I mean, don't clip those trees. Oh god, that's
Like undershooting.
no, he's down. Nicely done. Now let's see, because he was being really cocky about making this first apron here on the right. He said that he'd do it. He said he promised he'd do it. But
Brakes. He's still at 60.
You need to shoot.
yeah, he's forgotten.
Right.
Don't do it. Don't do it. You no.
Don't slide. Don't slide. Yeah. You
I
chickened
thought he was going to go for that then.
You need to play Initial D soundtrack here.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. So there you go. Got shoots rocket run. See how he does. Okay.
Trying to find a low score there. I'm seeing a 31.
There was
20
one number.
22 was his closest.
It was something like 8 above, but it went up. There was one number.
He got
Repeat on that?
so shoots his closest was 22.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, 22. Yeah, 22 on that one.
Okay, watching Jurgon now. He's going in for the bomb run.
Yeah, we're on him now. Let's have a look. So it's interesting to see all the different approach types in regards to approaching.
Everybody's different.
Yeah, it's nice to see. It really is.
But it's interesting to see with all the different approaches, the guys are still getting it pretty much where they need it. So
Yeah.
I
mean,
wonder
Yeah,
if he
bombs
dropped
away.
with the CCRP in TGP stuff.
Mm.
5 meters, nicely
Oh,
done.
he doesn't have. But 5 meters is good result
oh, so you've got Turbo.
from that
There's,
altitude.
see, if you look here, so you've got Turbo on the gun run. He's doing what quite a few people have done in regards to the approach, and they've obviously gone up beyond, say, 12,000 feet and come in on a steep angle. But I find that really risky because we've had.
Sense.
Yeah, it does,
Because
definitely.
if you can get that pipper right bang on and you squeeze the trigger, your rounds are gone and you can almost guarantee yourself a good hit.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
it
But
keeps it all
it's
collected in that small area. So
but it's risky.
it is risky, very risky.
See, if you look at his approach there, so again, shooting short of the target, the centre there. It seems that
He's just gonna sort of have to hope that one of those went astray and sort of smacked it.
Yeah.
I guess that's the kind of idea behind it.
So we've got
Yeah,
this.
you're
We've got,
now cruising back to base.
yeah, so we've got shoots
Taking
on
a
the
steady flight.
bomb run.
On the bomb run now, yeah. These poor target ranges. Just been utterly destroyed.
Yeah, that's why we have to reset it every 5, just to make sure the circles. Because the irony, I mean, this is a great pack, by the way. I don't know if it was a 476 that created it or whether they're just sharing it, but I love it. I think it's really good. I certainly love the strafing pit that comes with it, but we couldn't use that down to accuracy. But yeah, it's a good bit of kit. This. I just find it ironic that when they blow up, they don't disappear. They just stay there, but they vanish off the map.
That poor bastard down there shooting the flares.
Yeah, he's there's a little man hidden in a container, and I'm joking.
A little bit off centre. Let's see what he does.
It looks like he's trying to correct there.
Looking better now, and bombs away.
Only one again though. Crikey! Oh no, he did do 2. Oh, that was bad. Shoots, come on, buddy. That's a shame.
He got stressed, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens. But he hit the target, so that's a bonus.
Yep.
Didn't crash, that's also a bonus.
Still trying to figure out why it doesn't allow me to see all the skins, even though they're all on the aircraft and all installed. I find it really intriguing that some...
DCS.
Yeah, it's really peculiar.
It happens.
Well, that's nice, isn't it? You can see the various skins, but there was one yesterday. Oh, here we go. Look, so here's a bug. Look, so again, not with our map, but with DCS in general. If you look at the stream, you'll see the A10. Its teeth and eyes vanish. Woohoo! He's angry. He's calm. He's angry.
I think he's going for the high angle.
Yeah, I think you're right. Sorry, I'm just playing with the.
I think he's going to the moon.
He's climbing through 11,000 now, so...
Well, this seems to be the popular approach for the A10. It seems
so, yeah.
to work. It seems to be working as well. But
And of course Stooge, you know.
Well, in the SU, yeah, he did a really good job, to be fair.
And,
I mean,
you know, Lazzy leading the pack with that as well.
Yep, definitely. Let's have a look. What was the score? Yeah, so you got 3 and 5. So 3 on the rockets and 5 on the bombs, which is pretty damn good.
Actually, when I tested the mission, I noticed that it was easier for me to get good hits with the rockets with L39. I don't know why, but it was like that.
Interesting. See, I have to admit, I mean, again, I'm A10 Mirage man, Mirage predominantly, but if I had a choice to enter this competition, I would choose the SU-33 all day long. I just found it, I could hit bullseye and within 3 meters, pretty much 80 to 85% of the time.
Maybe it's because the L39 is tiny and the rocket pods are really close to the
together,
center.
yeah. That could be it, yeah.
Yeah, but if you look at the rocket length for the, yeah, maybe, but I don't think it's that far off in regards to, say, the A10 or the Su-2733. I mean, I've tried to keep them as close as I can without them being on the inner pylons.
I'm surprised there weren't more Mirage pilots.
To be fair, it's really hard.
Out,
It's hard to bomb in the Mirage on this.
Yeah,
there was Microvax, but he had problems with the stick at the last moment.
Yeah, see, we had one of our guys, Willow, what did Willow fly? He was in a flanker. He was originally going to do the Mirage, but called off. But yeah, it doesn't seem there's been many. But
a little bit off centre, but I think he'll come right now with this correction. Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. No, it looks alright there. Let's see what happens.
Diving in 300 knots. He's closing the brakes for some reason.
That's a risky.
Yeah,
that's
passing
390.
I had that altitude because of
Pull up,
correction.
pull up,
2
pull up,
meters.
pull up. I see a 2 meter, but can he make the pull up?
Oh, jeez. Jeez.
He gets
That's,
style points there and a 2 meter. Nicely done, Turbo.
Definitely. So let's have a look. So just to confirm, yeah, 2 meters. That's good. So it's the same as what Bernard did on here, which is good. So let's see what he can do on the bomb run. What's he doing here? Hope he's not lost. Yeah, looks like he's just turning to the left. So while we're waiting for him to get lined up, let's watch Shoots his landing.
Shoots now. Final approach, runway 30 go. Those flares look really nice, by the way.
Oh, what, the ones on the vehicle?
Such a nice little festive touch, just throwing them out there.
Yeah, it's just purely for the visual element, so you can visually see it.
So you can see it. But it's a cool little feature in DCS. I like it.
And it's not a hit on FPS. I noticed smoke killed frames per second.
Yeah, smoke is really bad.
So if you look at what I'm using...
Oh, look at that landing.
Yeah, that was a good
A little
landing.
bit of a bounce, but that's nice. Okay, back to Turbo. He's climbing through, what was that, 7,000 feet now. He's going to go for that same technique again.
Looks like his bomb runs are going to finish off his target as well, which is just right. I mean, yeah.
Perfect timing.
Take him a while to get there. I do like the A10, and I find that the Harrier is certainly going to be a contender in regards to what it can be utilised for. But for me, the speed element, spot on. I love the fact that you can travel at high knots to a target at low end altitude and not have to worry about stalling every time you turn like in the A10. I think the A10 pilots are going to love the Harrier.
Curious now if there's any pilots in the stream, if any are from start to finish.
What, that are watching it now?
To you guys. Yeah. Literally watched the whole stream.
Stooge is still in there. Stooge is still there, it looks like.
Yeah, Stooge has been there since, actually, since right from the beginning.
Maximus, I think, has been in there for a long time.
Yeah. Stooge is waiting for results.
Yeah, I know. It won't be long, mate. It won't be long.
I think that 35 watching now that we have, 36 now, is mainly made up of pilots who are sitting there.
We've still got Big Newy still there. Hello, mate.
Big Newy.
Shadow's still there, stalking us, it would appear. You're not stalking, mate. You're
Microvex as well.
contributing.
Microvex has been there for the whole thing, as far as I can tell.
No, I appreciate it. I'm glad you guys have enjoyed watching it, but I hope you've enjoyed watching it. I know we have. And he's made dinner during. So come on, Big Newy, what did you make us? Come on. Is there a takeaway coming now? And we've still got Apollo. So Apollo's...
That's code word for I went out and bought McDonald's.
Yeah. So notice we've still got Apollo, which is Ryan Brown, who's a part of our squad. He's responsible for our latest intro video.
Some of our videos, yeah.
Yes, he's done our latest intro video, which
Thanks,
is
Apollo.
quite good. Yeah, cheers, buddy. Thanks, mate. I appreciate that. Ah, Shadow.
We need to give a big thank you to, which nobody's mentioned yet, is Winner.
Ah, of course. Yeah, so he's helped us out.
All the fancy stuff on the stream.
Yeah, he's done well.
Helping compile all the videos, doing the OBS scene changing. Wow, he's done a hell of a lot.
Yeah, definitely. And to you, Ryan, as well, for taking the time to do the commentary on this. You know, do appreciate it, mate. It doesn't go unnoticed, mate. You're a star.
I don't know if we got to show most of the LAT demo, but hopefully in between now.
Well, we can show it at the end if you know.
Streaming, so.
Well, we can potentially show it at the
run
end.
that out as a closing.
You'll need to send it to me quickly, though, mate. Oh, he's lost his. Oh, I thought he dropped his canopy then. I thought he did a dirt driver. Yeah, that was
steep approach.
Dirt diver. Yeah, he's very steep, but he's not as fast as the last one.
Oh, he dropped at the 1,400. Be high.
See what happens.
8
meters.
Nice. That's pretty good.
Yeah, so that's our last bomb run. And then we just wait for him to land.
Wait for him to land, yeah.
Yeah, and then we can do the scoring. Get all that running. So how did the virtual air show go while we're talking about that? How did that go?
It was pretty
watch
good.
it?
It was quite intense to fly. But, yeah. Winner was telling me that the stream cut out a few times, but he did manage to get this recording at least, so I can drop that to you now.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind watching it. I haven't had a chance to watch it, so sorry to those guys. I generally like watching it. I find it quite intriguing, to be fair, and skillful, bloody skillful.
Yeah, funny story. We had to literally come up with that in a day or two. Myself and Jamie, Bullsign Hawk, literally just made that up within a day or two, because let's just say the rest of the team kind of dropped out, so we came up with a nice little dynamic duo, and that's what you see in the flight that we did earlier.
So
I think it worked out well though.
Yeah, definitely. Where's he gone there?
James, I've dropped to you there on the TeamSpeak. There's the link to the winners download.
Yeah, I got it. Thanks, buddy. I'll see if I can get it downloaded.
So Turbo was the last guy, right?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Shadow, we missed your landing.
I saw it. It was amazing.
Excellent.
Oh,
Very
I saw
good
it.
visual
Yeah,
commentary.
it was epic.
Truly world-changing.
It certainly, yeah, it was good. I mean, to be fair, the biggest one that who was it that was flying the L-39 that almost came off the taxiway? I think they did come off the taxiway and managed to have enough oomph. It was an L-39. Who was that? Was that?
Yeah, let me
Dexter.
get back to my records. I think it was Dexter, I'm not sure. Yeah, it was Dexter.
Yeah, that was interesting.
That was funny. He almost got the award for biggest fail.
I think that definitely goes to Razbam.
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
I think he is our winner, with a close second being Yorts for losing his canopy whilst drunk. I think he was flying drunk.
Excellent.
Which is always good, but obviously the guys that have crashed, we've had Bingo, Wacko.
Yeah,
Aries.
Wacko put it out right at the start, unfortunately.
Yeah,
to be
no,
fair though, he's had no practice, nothing. He hasn't flown in months.
No, definitely. No, he's. I mean, don't get me wrong; they'll do a good job. But I think the most surprising one was Aries, because obviously he was on yesterday. I think with the practice was it yesterday, maybe it's the day before.
This is the nerves get to you.
He was great, absolutely brilliant bloke. Yeah, it's just a shame.
This is a very long finals.
Yeah.
ATC hates you right now, Turbo.
I wish I put guns in that Humvee. Put guns on the Humvee down there. Take some pot shots, make it go quicker. Or get or the ref helicopters. We should definitely make them set on this airstrip, and they should start buzzing around the approaching planes just to make it a little harder.
Battering people to get their asses off the taxiway.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, it'd definitely be good.
Can make the guys fly through a valley with a flak barrage. And, bob and weave, bob and weave.
I have to admit, I can't wait for the new carcass map.
Soon, my friend, soon.
Yeah, I have to admit, I'm really looking forward to that. So Lazy Seal, have you had the pleasure of utilising the new carcass map? If you're allowed to talk about it, that is.
I think I can say that yes. But I will left all the.
Can't give any more details.
No. Well, look, I've just got one question. Did you smile the first time you got in it? That's all I ask.
You know, Russian people don't smile a lot.
Inside. Did it give you that warm, fuzzy feeling? Yeah.
Well, I think I smiled when I saw the screenshots of
Cool.
it, because I saw screenshots before I tried it.
Yeah, it does look really, really good. I'm really looking forward to that. And to be fair, it's kind of changed. Straight at Hormuz for me is certainly going to improve DCS, and we cannot wait for that. But the new carcass map is, dare I say, quality-wise.
And there was a teaser for Hormuz map as well. Yesterday, I think, or yesterday.
Yeah, I saw that. That looks really, really good.
Project Vodka says, wait for Lazzy to drink more beer and he'll talk.
Yeah, just that vodka. Go into your freezer and get that
Get
vodka
the beer,
out.
let's go.
Come on.
It's whiskey, I don't have vodka.
Oh,
Let's drink more whiskey then.
It's always drink.
Chug. Wait, how can a Russian not have vodka? That's like
That's
so...
the safe.
You don't drink
How
vodka alone.
dare.
If you drink vodka alone, it means things
Okay,
are not
fair
good.
enough.
That's like a British man not having a roast dinner on a Sunday. It's sacrilege. One has to have vodka in the fridge if they're Russian, surely. Or freezer, my apologies.
Keep in the freezer and make a vodka slush puppy.
Come to Moscow, we will drink vodka. No
We share the vodka.
I think we can maybe pull the refs in here and start seeing if they've got some scores ready for us.
Yeah, let's well hold on, no, because they bear in mind they've now got to go onto the server.
Yeah, they've got to calculate that one as well.
They've got to calculate it as well, and do their magic.
Wait for a little bit longer.
Won't be
Do you have
long.
any videos that we can play in the background to keep you guys entertained? Good question.
Let's have a look.
Or any comments? Maybe questions from anyone in the audience?
Yeah, has anyone got any questions? Let's go with that. While I try and find some.
I'm gonna keep digging. You carry on there, and I keep digging for questions. There'll be something somewhere. Unless we just wait 10 seconds for everybody else to see what we're saying, and then hopefully we'll get a question on.
Yeah, I didn't realise you put a delay on this. I have to admit.
Be patient. Be patient. Project Vodka, what event is next? What event is next?
Well, to be fair, I'm assuming it'd be for the next big module that comes out. So maybe the F-14, the Hornet, maybe, I don't know, one of those, I guess.
Probably,
no, yeah, nothing planned yet. But we'll do something when the Harrier is finally here. We do a sort of a cup prize or something like that.
Okay, I still can't pronounce this guy's name, so I'm just going to continue to call him Blinky. Blinky, will there be an AG event like this one with the AV-8B?
Yes, yes. So look, when the next plane is out, I mean, let's say for argument's sake it's the Hornet, which again I don't have any I don't know, but let's say it is, then we do something like this, something completely different to the scoring, slightly different, but it would include the Harrier as well.
Maybe event whole only for Harrier will make sense as the next one. Like when people, people will train a bit, like say in maybe in a month, to do something like that, but only with the Harrier.
Yep. Yeah, you can do. Yeah, that's a good shout.
See what else we got? Human Duracell. What is the fastest land mammal? Bit off topic, but okay. I think it'd be
It's a Gepard.
A Gepard. Okay, cool. Yeah, that works too.
Stooge beat me to it.
I think I found a video. But,
Always.
I think maybe in true DCS fashion we should give you guys your scores in 2 weeks' time. How does that
yeah, I don't think that'll go down well. Hold on, let me...
Didn't say the question had to be topic related. Well, yeah, okay, fair enough. Microvex, you did hit 2 bullets within the same postcode, sorry, and the plane did not need 3 weeks of maintenance after firing. Excellent pass.
Yeah, MiG-27.
There you go, let's see what this is. This looks like a video from earlier on, so we'll just use that maybe. Just as a bit of a background, so let me go and speak to the...
What you up to?
I'm going to go and speak to the refs.
Okay, cool.
Give me 1 second.
And
He
you're
always does.
Yeah, we're on. Yeah,
We're just about to reset the server
Yeah,
and
so
grab the last lot now.
Yeah, no worries.
about that for the healer race. I remember still doing the first one that we had of that. What was it? It was like a year ago. More.
Yeah, maybe more.
Yeah, how long ago was that? That was okay. Maybe Project Vodka can help us out with that because I know he's helping organize, but that was a long time ago. Had a lot of fun doing that.
Most important, he should come up with a map for that.
Yeah, we can start planning that in the meantime. I think we may remove the low-level cloud in the lake with the carrier. I don't know if you remember that. It was okay, for the viewers who are watching who don't know what that was, it was literally a case of you fly low level through these valleys, around these pylons, mid-air collisions going on left, right, and center. And at the end of it, you basically go off the edge of this cliff, down the damn wall, and there's this blanket of clouds sitting at probably 200 feet. And below that somewhere is the carrier, and you've got to find it, land on it, and your time stops when you land on the carrier. So, yeah, a lot of people end up getting lost in the mist, as it were. So,
Yeah, in the
mist,
you lose, perception of which your descent rate and you need to which radio altitude.
As if it was hard enough to fly a helicopter now, all of a sudden you've got to worry about all that. Suddenly you've got to stick your head in the cockpit like a real pilot. Yeah. No more looking for the horizon. The F-14, how about recreate the Top Gun scene? Which Top Gun scene are we talking about? Are we talking about F-14 beach ball volleyball? Or
the love scene, Ryan. He wants the love scene.
If we can do that, we can model just a giant beach ball, and then we have, you know, a massive net, and you got to bounce it back and forth using an F-14. That could be fun.
I'm actually looking forward to the F-14. I think it's going to be a good plane. Just so I can pretend I'm Maverick and say, give it a bird, and I was, inverted.
Exactly.
That's it. But no, I think it's going to be good.
Don't mind recreating the sex scene, says Awesomeness Maximus.
So the rest are almost ready.
Awesomeness Maximus again, real planes have curved compressors. Got that right.
Yes.
Right, so we should be getting our scores soon, yeah?
Yes, I've just said to them, look, come in when you're ready.
Connected from your channel.
Did that download link work, James?
It's still downloading.
Oh, is it still going?
Yeah, it's still downloading.
Okay, cool.
Come on, chaps.
I have a Rich and James, but take my breath away, see?
Hey?
I'm free.
I can't wait, mate. It's going to be the love scene between me and you, I'm telling you. But you will need to take a shower afterwards, mate, sorry. maybe before. But I'm really impressed that we had no questions about the True Lies approach for the Harrier.
Oh no, they were.
Oh, were there?
Yeah, there was one.
Oh, they were. No, there were about 3 or 4 in the live chat, like long before we even started talking about the Harrier. People were asking that, in advance for the question. A good one was actually, whilst in a hover, can you engage the guns? And Ron's reply to that, which I absolutely love, was just get into a hover first. We'll talk about the rest later.
Yeah, it's not a good idea, by the way. Don't fire a sidearm from the hover position because you will crash immediately after. Not that I've tried it, but obviously the weight balance, you lose a lot of weight transfer and you just crash. So yeah, you crash into a pile of smoke on the ground.
Jenna says you've lost that loving feeling singing competition. Sounds good. But you have to do it over simple radio.
I'll tell you what, maybe that's on the next event, we should definitely do it whereby you have to enter, you have to take off and land with, I don't know, your canopy off, but yes, you have to sing throughout the entire run.
Sounds good. Whilst drunk.
Yeah, man.
It's a shot every time you miss a target. 20 targets.
Russian style.
Oh, there we go. We have a bombing run with 20 cars in a line, and you've got 2 bombs, and every time you miss one of them, you have to take a shot.
Hold on a minute. Hold on.
Somewhere between 18 and 20 shots. It'll be fun.
Just going to turn off the server now. Oh wait, wrong computer.
Yeah, that's cool. My DCS stopped working a long time ago, so. Yeah.
So let's replay this again and again and again and again. I'm trying to get that video downloaded, mate. Never get it, but I'm hoping the refs are going to come in and do the scoring.
Baby steps.
I'm just going to go and find.
Channel switched.
I know who's won and no fucker else does. Yeah, yeah, done. Done, I know this. Do you want one? Should I do the top 10? Build it up, I'm going to say top.
Channel switched.
It's getting me more and more excited to buy this thing.
Right, so they've done it now. They're just going to come in. It's going to do.
Shoots 2K Rep joined your channel.
Right, this is a boys and girls. Prepare your ass.
So the rest are coming in shoots.
Still with us? Who's that top left? Good stooge.
Quadraparian Rep joined your channel.
That's bloodshed. Blinky. One under one.
Just for FYI, the video is a lot louder than us talking.
What video?
The Harrier.
On the stream.
It
There
is
you
quite a
go.
bit, yes.
Gone. My bad. So where's Willow? Come on, Willow. Does he see any dragging? Maybe.
I think he's
Willow.
He's on another channel.
I'm gonna message him. I want to know he was one now. I want to know.
well, surprise, surprise, it was me.
Haha, fine.
The worst part is we had some of our best scores in round one, so it's like we've been waiting since that just to see what they got.
I feel like I should sing for you lot, maybe.
Oh god, please don't.
Oh no.
Our viewership
Not
was
again.
plummet.
Not again, don't do it again.
Don't do it again.
I didn't see a Stooges gun around, but I think it should be okay. So it's safe to say that Stooge win, I think, at this point.
It's all down to the gun run.
But it's only me.
We shall have a look. So I mean, we've got, so just from recapping from what I've got here, I mean, we've got...
Willow Rep joined your channel.
Here we go, he's the man, he's the scorer, so it's up to Willow.
Magic accumulator. Right. I'm going to run
Okay,
this.
so we're gonna go from lowest to top, so like from
No,
10th place
what,
to first.
what I thought we'd do, because there were some good scores scored, I thought we'd go through each of the sessions and then I'll do the top. So who's the top gunner, who's the top rocketer, and who's the top bomber.
Okay.
Okay, so on gun runs, top scorer was Daxter 94 with 35.
Nice.
Second was
That's with an L39, by the way.
Sorry, second was...
let me do. Hang on a minute. Just
Don't let us hang like that. Come on.
I'm going to leave you hanging there a minute.
Lazy Seal, you're hot micing, buddy.
Hold on a minute. One check.
Willow Rep left your channel.
What the
Oh, come on.
bastard. Go and get him, that's it. I'm going to lynch him, he's doing this on purpose.
Gonna ban him now.
Tell him we're running 35 minutes late and he's got to hurry up. I'm hungry. Actually, no, we're not. We're an hour behind. Sorry, guys. What's he doing? No, sorry about this, guys. We won't be long.
I think it just adds to the suspense, though. So you know.
Yeah, so Daxter said on, I can see on the stream, he said that on his tag view it's 25. Yeah, well, we're going, as we said before, we're going based on the servers, so it's exactly the same for every single person.
Yeah,
So, dude, mate, good. To be fair, your You have been
Willow,
consistent. On
Ref
all the
joined your
practice.
channel.
Always been consistent on what you've been doing.
Any better with the mic?
Yeah, let's go.
Yep, there we go. Come on, Willow, come on.
Right, so first on the guns was Daxter, as I said. Second on the guns was Ferret, 20. Third on the guns was Shadow, with 6.
You keep cutting out, mate.
First on the rocket run, Linux. Second, there was a. Sorry, first on the.
Dude, your mic's playing up big time.
Okay,
Shout.
you hear me?
Yeah, speak louder. Really shout.
Alright, sorry about that.
Oh, let me see if I can turn your volume up.
Second, first on the rocket, can you hear me?
Yep.
Was Daxter, again, with Bullseye.
Nice.
Second was Linux with a 1 meter. Then joint third was, apologies for the pronunciation, Yaniyama.
Panda disconnected from your channel.
And Ferret. On the bomb run, first was Dirge with Bullseye.
Stooge.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then joint second was Blinix and Bloodshed with 1.
Right, okay.
But overall, I'm going to build up to it. I'm going to do the top 5.
Yep.
So 5th place was Ferret. Total of 72. 4th place, Daxter. Total of 74. 3rd place
Panda joined your channel.
was with a total score of 78, and winning a campaign module is Burner.
Well done, Burner.
Yeah, Burner.
2nd place and winning the NTTR map
And
with a score.
the attack
with a
view.
Yeah. And with a score of 79. Christ, is me. It says fixed, but it isn't.
Well done, mate.
Well done, Willow.
All at the average. And first for the attack view and the Harrier module is, where we get a drum roll, do it, Blinix in the SU-33.
Blinix.
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 With
Well
a,
done, buddy.
You got a
with a,
one on
with
the
a,
rockets and a one on the bombs.
with a total of 20, sorry, of 82. I was going to say 22 then, but
Ah,
with
well
a
done.
winning total of 82.
Congratulations, guys.
Well done, buddy. Absolutely brilliant job.
Well done, everyone.
So we're going to post the scores, the score sheet, and all the tack views on the forum. So you guys are more than welcome to go and have a look. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for coming on and taking part. I know it's been a long event, but you know it's been a cracker. So thank you so much for everyone that's joined. In regards to the guys that came first, second, and third, I'll message you on the ED forum because I'm going to need your details in order to get you your prizes. So just to recap, the first place gets the Harrier. So Blinix, you've got the Harrier and the advanced tack view as well. If you have standard, then it'd just be a simple upgrade for you as well. The same for the second place as well. They get the NTTR and the NTTR, and then the third place gets the campaign of their choosing, which is great. Willow, quick question for you. You've got NTTR, haven't you?
I have, yeah.
Do you fancy donating
Yes.
it to the 4th person?
Yes, do you know what? I was just going to say that. I'd rather donate to the or give the 3rd prize.
Well,
Yeah.
Burner's got it already. I think Burner's already got it.
Yeah. For the tack view as well, the upgrade, because through the group I've got the upgrade anyway.
Okay, so
On the tack view.
who came 4th?
Who came 4th? 4th was Daxter 94.
Daxter
With 74.
94. Okay. So what are we saying that he's going to get the campaign?
You can have the campaign, and why don't we do
Okay.
Ferret
So
with a professional He was 5th. We did the top 5 then.
Yeah, no worries. No,
I'm
don't
quite
worry.
happy to donate my price.
Yeah, that sounds good, buddy. That's really kind of you.
Awesome.
We do that. So TAC View advanced to 5th place, which was Ferret.
Daxter's got TAC View Pro.
Ah, Daxter's already got it. So Daxter, you're getting the campaign. So the way it's going to work then is obviously we've got Linux is going to receive the Harrier and the TAC View. Then Burner's going to get the NTTR map. Then obviously and the TAC View as well. 4th place, which is going to be Daxter, will get the campaign, and then Ferret will give you TAC View as well. We do that as well. So I'll post this up on the forum in a minute just to do it. Willow, thanks for doing that. That's really kind of you, buddy. Do appreciate it.
Right, mate, no problems.
Yeah, it's definitely cool. So yeah, we'll post all the scores up later on, and yeah, thank you very much for coming on.
Just to say, James and Quad, well done all the time and effort. It was really successful. We had some good feedback from all the teams as they were flying, all the pilots. So thank you for your time and effort, mate.
Cool. Yeah, no worries. No, I appreciate everyone coming on. But yeah, I'm going to do this post now. So guys, could you do? Willow, would you do it? Would you mind accumulating the TAC View files, and then we're uploading them now? If you give them to me, I'll upload them to the forum.
Quad's got the TAC View files. I've got the scorecard.
Cool. Right. Okay. Yeah. Quad, I'll grab them off of you and I'll upload them. And yeah, that's pretty cool. So thank you very much for that. But yeah,
no problems.
Thank you very much. Ryan, is there anything else that you want to talk about, or is happy with that?
I think that's pretty much it. I think we can sort of start winding it down. Don't know if you've downloaded that video. If you want to play it in the background.
You're desperate for me to play this video, aren't you?
Say again.
Luna disconnected from your channel.
Hold on.
Much time into it. That's why.
Send the link again, mate. I've just closed the tab. Send the link again.
Shoots 2K ref left your channel.
Gotta find it now. Come on, Ken. The one.
Let's have a look. Yeah, we just download it again, mate.
Well, the stream's gone quiet.
We'll...
Maybe I should sing.
Yeah, Paddy, please feel free to do so.
Oh, God, no.
So yeah, while that's downloading, let's have a look. So you got Sedino. Well, you might get another PC.
Have we turned the stream off?
No, the stream's still live, mate. It's still going. So welcome. Wait, hold on. What have we got here? Thanks, guys. Great event. No worries, Dino. Thanks for coming on, mate. Appreciate it. But yeah, the guys that have won, I'll message you on the Facebook, on the ED forum. But if you want to, just pop me in. If you're in TeamSpeak at the moment, just click on my name. It's Decoy down in the stream channel. Send me a message with your email address, and then we can obviously get the ball rolling on getting your prizes as well. So obviously the Harrier is coming from Razbam, the NTTR is coming from ED. Campaign is coming from us, TAC View is coming from TAC View Direct, but the codes we've pretty much got them anyway, so it should be relatively quick. So yeah, it should be nice and seamless. Go on and Ryan, over to you while I'm downloading your video, mate.
Cool. Well, I guess we should probably just say a big thank you to everyone involved. James, obviously your involvement, setting everything up and getting us all off our asses and motivated to get this running. Quad, Willow, as well for being our refs. Where's our third ref gone? He's disappeared.
Wait, hold on. Wait, where is he?
Hiding.
No, where is he? I'm bringing him in here.
Blinksys was moved to your channel.
Well, look, first of all, congratulations, mate, for winning. Yeah, mate, hat off to you. Linux, you there?
Linux.
Dude, you have to talk. Don't go shy now.
Yes.
Ooh,
Here he comes. He's got something to say actually, which is going to be interesting. So this is going to change it all somewhat. Linux. He's just messaged me, and yeah, he's got something interesting to say. So this might all change in a second.
Okay, while we wait for that, let's just wrap up here, just saying thank you to all the sponsors. Razbam, of course, for that awesome interview with Ron, the lead developer at Razbam. We got a really nice insight there into, you know, a couple of little
Blinks is
factors
disconnected
and
from
detours
your
that sort
channel.
of we haven't heard of yet, which is great. Thank you again to TechView for pulling in at the last minute and sponsoring those 2 extra prizes.
Blinks has
Really
joined your
appreciate
channel.
that, and that was a nice little bit of incentive for the rest of the pilots. And of
Yeah,
course to ED as well for backing us with the NTTR map and giving us their full support and dedicated time to run this event. Thank you to everybody else who was involved, as well as to Winner, who basically ran all the streams, well, for the first half.
I did a better job. I didn't really.
They also did all those cool overlays, the logos, the intro video, the animatics as well. He put in a hell of a lot of time and effort for all that, so thank you to Winner for all your help over there. And I think that's pretty much it. Now, of course, thanks to the pilots. How can we forget that? Everybody coming out in force. For everybody who supported the stream, I really thought we'd have nobody left on the stream by this point.
No, you done well,
it seems
guys.
like we still got some good numbers, so yeah.
So
thank
look,
you guys.
before they
Support
start
means everything.
disappearing, Blinix, can you hear us?
Linux.
Can you say something?
He's having a mic.
Fine. So look, Blinix has just messaged me saying that he already has the Harrier. So
Breaks
he
power
has-
set.
So what he said.
Breaks
so
them
what
pretty
he
now.
said is he will pass his Harrier winnings over to the second place rather than taking it himself.
Power's coming up.
Quite nice. So this
Two,
seems to be
rotate,
quite
gear up.
Giving community. It's quite incredible, to be fair. I'm quite shocked.
Just hand out all the prizes
But-
to everyone.
But hold on.
Eddie, hit it.
So it looks like the Harrier first prize is going to go to Bert. So
3,000. 3.5.
Burner's still in there, isn't
4,000.
he?
Over.
Yeah.
Burner,
I'm gonna drag him down.
get him in here. let's
Burner
talk to
was
him.
moved to your channel.
Burner,
Burner.
do you have the Harrier?
Hey, wake up.
No, sir, I do not.
You have now. So Blinix has kindly donated his first place prize to the
Excuse me?
next person. Hold on, wait. So so the guy that's won Blinix has already got it. So he's already pre-ordered the Harrier. So
Right.
he's going to donate his Harrier to the next person down.
Mm-hmm.
Willow's already got it, which means it comes to you.
What?
So it looks like you've got the Harrier. So you know
Well done, mate.
this guy is. To be fair, that is incredibly generous of you. To be
Wow.
fair.
I have literally no words.
But hold on, so let's finish. So we've obviously got that. So now we have to look at the second prize element. So, Darkstar, does he have NTTR?
He up there? Yeah, hold on. He's there as well, so I'll
Bring
bring
him
him down.
down, bring him down.
Equals
Let's have a
RVE equals Daxter94
Daxter.
was moved to your channel.
Yes.
check. Hello, mate. Question for you. Do you have NTTR?
Yes.
Right.
You have TAC-View Professional or Advanced.
Advanced.
Okay, so this is... Blenix has kindly donated his first place prize to the next eligible winner, which is Willow. But Willow's already got the Harrier, so we've passed it down to the third place, which is Burner. So Burner's going to take the Harrier, which means you get a copy of NTTR. So it might be worth speaking to some of you guys, see if anyone is in need of it. Or maybe if you're squad, for argument's sake, you could potentially use it for your team.
Yeah, I could do that, but I could also donate it down the table, I guess. I don't mind.
Okay.
This is getting really complicated.
This is getting crazy.
Okay.
The generosity is just coming
Okay.
from
It's
everywhere.
mad.
It's beautiful.
It's great.
Guys, I've got a spare kidney if anyone wants.
No, I think it's absolutely brilliant. You know, it's
That sounds lucrative.
Blinks is
That sounds
disconnected
lucrative.
from your
it's
channel.
nice. So
Listen, the other thing to do is donate your module within your own community, so within your own group.
yeah, you could do.
Take
Yeah,
the
I could do
prize.
that, I guess.
So let's leave it. So Daxter, if you keep the NTTR campaign then and give it to anyone in your squad, because I'll check with Wags, but I'm sure it's not a problem. At the end of the day, he'd rather more people are utilising it than none. I'll double check, but I can't see it being a problem for you to donate it to someone. So
Okay.
yeah, let's do that then. If you're happy with that, let's do that. So obviously Blix is passed it on.
So assuming that Burner's got the first place prize now,
Yeah.
then his campaign mode should go to Daxter, but Daxter's already given the other. It's not.
Daxter, have you got tag view?
Yeah.
Have you got professional, advanced?
Advanced, yeah.
Well, look, we'll give you can have that copy because then you can give that to one of your squad members.
What about the campaign modules? Does he want a campaign? Because in theory he's 4th, so he would get that or give it to the 5th place person.
I guess the campaign is the only thing I don't have from all that.
Alright, well, it's up to you. I mean, if you want the campaign, we can set it up so you have the campaign. That's fine. So Dino's just said if they keep up the chain donation, eventually the A10 self-fragging wins it all. So Dino, keep holding on, mate. You never know. You might get there, buddy. You might get there. Okay, so look, I'm just going to clarify this. So Burner's getting the Harrier. So Daxter, what do you want? So you want a campaign, yeah?
Yeah, sure.
We'll tell you what. We'll give you the campaign, and you can have the TAC view as well. So you can give that to someone.
Yep.
And then, so now who's technically 3rd? So who's the next in line, Willow?
3rd.
Well, after
fifth place.
So now
Ferret.
5th, but
Ferret.
so Ferret. So is Ferret in here? I know he doesn't have NTTR, so we could if Daxter's is alright with that, we give him the NTTR.
He's not in here.
Daxter, would that be okay?
Yeah, yeah.
Cool, let's do that then. So, I mean, that's a real change, and wow, I have to admit, I kind of didn't expect any of that.
But I think we have to remember that the glory goes to the original first seg Linux.
Of course, 100%. No, of course, it's their victory at the end of the day.
Linux is a champ.
I just can't believe it. I cannot believe the generosity. That's insane. I'm a selfish bastard. If you give me a prize, I'll take it. I'm gonna be honest.
I like. Listen, I like the way you gave my prize away before I even got a chance.
But the thing is, I know you've got it.
I thought we'd agreed that I could have that as the next module to the F-18 or the Tomcat. But hey, obviously you've overruled me.
No. This is direct from Razbam, mate. I can't do that.
Mate. I know. I'm only joking.
But no, I just generally can't believe it. I mean. Well, it's definitely a community spirit, isn't it? Let's be honest. So,
to be
good
honest,
event.
Massive thank you.
Wow.
Shocking.
That's the first time I've heard you speak this in about the last week, mate.
What, me?
No, Burner.
Oh, Burner. Yeah, normally he's been loudmouth punk slag, but you know.
That's just because I'm literally on the verge of tears. I'm like, what? Oh, I didn't even think I would get anywhere near.
Well, look, Blinix definitely, without question, gets the invite. First invite to the next event that we do, without question. I mean, that's team spirit, you know, and the same for the other guys as well.
Top 3.
Yeah. Yeah, see, Steve has just said that over generosity can be a sign of mental problems. The rational generous thing for anyone to do would be to get wrecked by a car and donate the organs to sick people. This way, one can save many, many lives. I kind of agree. I do agree. Definitely.
Definitely.
But no, this is, well, I'm just going to shut up now because I find that quite
well done.
Quite insane. So thanks, guys, for that. So what are we going to do now? I mean, obviously we've got the video of Panda and Hawk doing their airshow routine. Which, to be fair, guys, this is the closing scene, so when that closes, we're pretty much going to end it, because I do appreciate we've been on here for 6 hours.
Many
hours.
Well, it's 8:30 night time in the night, and I was on here since 10 AM this morning, and I literally have not left this chair except to
pee,
drink, and pee.
Yeah. So what do you guys think of the time slot? So the way I tried to do it was the minus go first, the plus go after. I think. Wait, was that the way around? Hold on, let me check my notes. No, yeah, minus. No, plus go first, then minus go afterwards for the time zones. Has that worked for you guys in regards to your individual time zones? Has that been okay?
I didn't have a problem, so yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I'll make sure I do that on the the next one. But yeah, what we do on the next one, like Lazy Seal was saying earlier, we're trying to do one more of a community-based one where we can get maybe 2 more squads involved. Do that one. Do that. We'll try and get an air element, a ground one, so we'll see if the 104th want to do it. And I think the ITGC guys, or potentially the SF squad. Good old Bashmani. We'll see if we can do a bit of a combination maybe for the next one.
I think you need not the squads but people. I mean, look at this event, like how many work you did, and if you like grab people, I mean the guys, even if they are not in the squads, like one guy can do a lot in that thing.
Yeah, no, I agree, definitely.
Decoy, if you don't mind, I do have to say though, Quad put in as much effort into this as I did.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh yeah, he did more than
he
anyone.
said, well, not just in terms of like, you know, working with the mission and doing, you know, all the behind the scenes. For me personally, he set up for long hours and, you know, checked my TAC view and made sure that, you know, we were on target. So I do have to say I do owe a lot to Quad, and I was gonna have Panda say something, but I mean, now is a better time than anything. I mean, Quad, my hat's off to you, mate. Like, I've never seen somebody go above and beyond for somebody they really, you know, kind of just met. So I'm really appreciative of the team, and so.
Welcome to the Ravens, mate. That's what the Ravens are all about.
You're gonna make us cry, Burner.
Yeah.
I got my tissues. I got my tissues here now.
No, sorry. No, I mean, to be fair, everyone's quite good in regards to well, certainly our squad and other ones as well. No, I mean, if you take the ITGC guys for instance, they have been absolutely brilliant. So they've helped us with training on air-to-air, because let's be honest, our air-to-air routine, we're shit. We got annihilated by the 104th, the 51st PVO, the SF squad, the ITGC. We're really crap, but they spend a lot of time training and helping us, and I think they're actually looking for some dedicated Su-27 guys. So obviously not Ravens, I must stress. But yeah, they are looking for people if you want to join them. Yeah, some good pilots in there. Yeah, but no, it's a good community. I have to admit, it has its up and downs generally, but I think this is a good community. Not just us, but generally DCS as a whole.
Right.
Yeah, issues only come up once every 2 weeks, so we're good.
Yeah, it's certainly one of the best. Oh, there you go. Look, so Dino said, look, about an air race. Actually, Dino, we do a.
That sounds like a plan, yeah.
TF51 air race. We've done a few, which are timed laps, which are really, really cool. And the next one is going to be, obviously this is internal, but the next one will have Huey gunships trying to shoot you down just for shits and giggles. So just hook us up, mate. Check our Facebook and come and join us for that. It'd be a good laugh. So we try to do them on Fridays, I think is our fun day. And anyone's welcome for a bit of a laugh. Yeah.
If you're flying in formation with Decoy, every day is a fun day.
Yeah, agreed.
Just, if you ever fly in formation with me, just be careful. If I'm behind you, yeah, you're not going to last long. I've got a tendency to accidentally slip on the trigger.
You mean get bored?
I get bored. I get bored of formation flying because it's kind of easy. And hey, I like seeing people eject. There's many ways you can look at that, but yeah. So I'm going to close this stream down now because I think we've been on here long enough. Unless anyone else has got anything to add, I'm going to count down and we're going to close it off.
Well, it's a final edition. Thank you to everyone.
Definitely, yeah.
Cool. Well, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll start streaming more of our heroics on our YouTube channel if you want to check them out. But yeah, go and have a look on the ED forum. Give me half an hour. Actually, no, give me an hour to correlate them and put them on, because I wouldn't mind going and having something to eat because I'm bloody starving. So 1 hour, all the details will be on the ED forum with the winners, the streams, the lot. And yeah, thank you very much for coming, and we will see you on the next event. Thank you.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
And don't forget to like and subscribe. See you later. Bye, guys.